Alright, you guys come in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Get some more people in here. I'll be going over everything here in just a minute with you guys. I got all the paperwork and everything here. So, of course, my phone would ring right now. But anyway, yeah. So I've had a pretty exciting day today. I was supposed to show up to court for an original ticket. The original ticket was for failure to provide insurance and windshield required on vehicle. I was actually pulled over for. Originally, I had swerved. There's bee in my car. I'm allergic to bees. So I, doing one of these, trying to get the bee out. Got the bee out. Swerved a little while that was happening. Got pulled over 8 miles later, and then comes up, sees cracking the windshield. So I went to court today, and I tried to fight it. And so when I initially went in, I pled not guilty, and they gave me this here. I know that may not be super legible, so this says this matter has been scheduled for a civil hearing on 11/30/2022 at 3 p.m. in the courtroom. And then, so it was supposed to be scheduled for then with the judge, Shirley Patterson. And so I had a question at the point in time about who do I file certain paperwork with? Do I file it with county attorney, city attorney? Do I file it with the clerk? That kind of thing. And the clerk wasn't able to answer me, so she said, I'm going to let you go talk to the judge. You can ask the judge, and you can get it all taken care of. So I'm in court. I get called first magically. Thought the day was going good because of that. And then I get up there, and the judge, she basically she didn't want to hear anything I had to say. She wouldn't let me defend myself. She opened the whole case right then. I was not able to face my accuser. I was not able to provide evidence. I was not able to speak. She said she didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to argue with me, which I thought that's the whole point of court, is so you can go and argue, your sides. And so basically they gave me this piece of paper here. And this is supposed to kind of tell you what happens with the civil traffic information, or the hearings. And so this says, in what order is testimony and evidence provided to the court? And so this says that the state's witness, usually the law enforcement officer, will provide testimony and evidence first, and then the defendant has an opportunity to ask the state's witness questions about their testimony. And then it says that the defendant's witnesses, if there aren't any, I can then make my evidence, and any arguments that I have would be provided then. I have the option to question my accuser. All of that. It's part of the law. We all know that this is part of the law, due process of law. She wanted nothing to do with it. She actually canceled this court date here that I had just gotten right before I went in there for 11:30, and she canceled that, crossed it out, said this is trash, this is no good, I am charging you with all of this. And I said, ma'am, I have proof that I'm innocent, and she said, I don't care, this is what's happening, you're paying these fines, and that's how it is. And so I tried to speak over her, and I tried to tell her, like, there's case law, there's this is my evidence that I have to plead. And she didn't want anything to do with it. She didn't want to hear it. And so I got this here from her. This is the where it's telling me how much I have to pay, which laws I broke, all that kind of thing. And so she hands me this, and I'm like, so wait a minute, I don't get a day in court then? And she said, this is your day in court. Now go sign this paper and get out of my courtroom. So I went over to the clerk, signed this bench order, I guess is what it is here, a bench order. So I signed this bench order, and I'm walking out of the courtroom, and I say, man, she's a fucking bitch. And I walk out of the courtroom, and I immediately go stand in line with the clerk to file an appeal, obviously, and lo and behold, 2 officers come out of the court, and the judge as petty as this is, let me find the right one here. So the judge actually, I don't know if the police went up to the judge or if the judge just said, "Hey, that's disorderly conduct, arrest him." I don't know what exactly transpired because, like I said, I had left the courtroom. I was standing out in the corridor and all of that. So I was trying to appeal. As I'm trying to appeal and I'm standing in line, these two police come out of the courtroom and they say, "Hey, we need to speak to you outside, please." And I said, "No, thank you. I'm in line. I'm trying to file an appeal." And the one guy just grabs me right away, grabs my arm, says, "You're under arrest then." And I said, "For what?" And he said, "Disorderly conduct," because I said that the judge was a bitch. And so the judge got ill-tempered, obviously, or they went and asked her, they conspired together either way, however it worked out. And so now I'm facing a new criminal charge for disorderly conduct. And that's ARS 13-2904A2 is what they're charging me with. And that's disorderly conduct noise. After looking up this law, obviously it has to be with intent to disturb the peace. There was no intent to disturb the peace. I'm speaking my free mind, freedom of speech all day. So basically, I have to go and appeal this. I did not get the chance to appeal this yet, as I was arrested. I actually had to walk back to the court to get my vehicle. They arrested me. They just cite and release me. No booking, no staying overnight or nothing. But yeah, so all in all, I was just denied all my rights today. I'm not allowed to face my accuser. I'm not allowed to have evidence. There's no discovery. There's no way for me to provide anything that says I'm innocent or not. And so at this point, I understand that I'm not free to speak in court, but she told me that she was going to go ahead and start the case. And according to the court rules, I'm allowed to present my case. This is from them, and this on here states that I'm allowed to provide evidence. I'm allowed to question the law enforcement officer. I'm allowed to provide witness testimony. I can provide my own testimony. I can provide video evidence. I mean, I can provide all of this at the time of the hearing, but that wasn't possible for me. All of those rights went out the window today. And so that's where I'm at. I do understand I'm not free to speak in court, but when you say that you're just going to go ahead and start the case and you're going to continue it and you're going to just do it right now and make a bench order, I should get the time to prove my innocence, or at least try to say something or anything, And the judge literally denied me my rights. Yes, exactly. Unlawful arrest. You're 100% correct. So at this point in time, I will be trying to contact some attorneys. I'm going to be trying to get a hold of other auditors in the state of Arizona. See if maybe they can't help point me in the right direction of a good attorney to help me out. So all in all, you guys, I wanted to keep you guys updated, let you guys know what happened. The original traffic stop, so he marked down that it was like milepost 338 or something like that. Where I actually got pulled over was 8 miles down the road. He followed me for that 8 miles and then pulled me over, So, like, I'm already wondering, why'd you even follow me for 8 miles and then pull me over? Like, if you're going to pull me over, you should just do it when you see me break the law or commit an infraction or whatever. So, but yeah, the main point of this is just let you guys know what's going on. I am still out here. I am still trying to stand up for our rights. Trying to keep we the people strong. So I will be fighting all this. Like I said, I need any kind of information you guys got on some attorneys, lawyers, anyone who could help me in the state of Arizona. That'd be great. So right now I'm facing I'm trying to fight the disorderly conduct charge because the judge was actually the complainant on the disorderly conduct charge. So I'm trying to fight that, obviously. This other stuff, being that the judge already made a bench order, I'm only going to be able to appeal it. I've never had to appeal anything, so I'm going to have to, dig more into that. Yeah, the main thing is I just want to let you guys know I'm still out here fighting for our rights. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm actually going to, right after I close down this stream, I'm going to be trying to get a hold of Direct D. Hopefully he can point me in a good direction for some kind of attorney or lawyer or something. Yeah, basically this was just to let you guys know I'm still here. I'm still fighting for our rights, just because I don't post all the time and all that. You know, I have hundreds of videos on my phone. I have a family. I just moved. So eventually I'll be uploading some more stuff and all that. Let me see what this says here. Judge was actually, so yes, so the judge was the complainant, even though on the bottom of the ticket here, on the bottom of this ticket, I know probably everything's backwards, YouTube's retarded. Right here though, it says that the officer was the complainant. So the charges are unlawful. The arrest was unlawful. I told him I don't agree to the searches and seizures. He went all through my pockets, did the whole shebang. All in all, yeah, I had a whole day this morning, since 7 a.m. this morning, just have my rights violated. That's basically how my day's been so far. So, yeah, I mean, do you guys have any other questions for me about any of this? Or I'm obviously going to be keeping you guys up to date. I'm hoping to have some new videos out to you guys soon. Can't guarantee that. I do have at least 30, 40 of them recorded. I got to get them out. So a lot of editing and stuff, and with time and, you know, family time, moving, and, you know, I just haven't had the time. So yeah. Yes, thank you, Shirley. I'm definitely gonna stay strong and all of that. I do know that I have only 10 days to appeal and fight everything. It's only Monday. This all just happened to me, so I had to come home. I got my family here and everything. Like I said, I just moved, so I had to come home and, you know, deal with all of this stuff at home first, and then I can really start focusing on we the people, because this is not gonna fly with me. This is unconstitutional, and it's definitely a violation of my rights. Right, yeah, neither can be the complaining party. Yeah, exactly. So, uh, clearly they don't know the law here. They enforce feelings. They're feeling enforcement officers, sadly. I did have a cordial conversation with the officer who arrested me. And you know, just like the Nazis, he's following orders. So, you know, it's pretty disgusting here in America nowadays when people choose to follow orders over their actual job description, you know, which is to follow the Constitution and to uphold it and to uphold people's rights. So, kind of sickening, kind of sickening. So I'll be filing complaints on the officers, the judge. I mean, I'll be filing complaints on all of it. I also have to get a hold of the county attorney. Um, Thank you, Seaweed. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it going, you guys. I'm not gonna stop. My unlawful trespass from the health department, I haven't stopped on that either. It's just very slow going. There's a lot going on in the background though that I'd like to share, but it's a lot to get into. So, um, but yeah, no, I'm continuing to fight for our rights, and you know, thanks for supporting me. I mean, thanks for you guys even tuning in. Still, it's been a long time since I even got on here at all. So, uh, the fact that you guys even tuned in is awesome. You know, thank you for supporting me. So this new disorderly conduct charge is the date for it is November 21st, 2022 at 9 a.m. At the Show Low Justice Court. So um, obviously I'll be trying to get attorney and, you know, filing paperwork and all that before then. But yeah, I mean, I literally just said the word bitch, and next thing you know, I'm in cuffs, sitting in the back of a cop car, getting taken down to the police station, getting fingerprinted. You know, it's kind of disgusting what this country's come to. It really is, and it's sad that I have to bring kids up in this country knowing what's ahead of them, and I want to fix that if I can. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I do, is because I don't want my kids growing up in garbage. I want them to have cops who care about their rights and want to protect them. And I don't want cops to violate my kids' rights like they did with me and like they did with many of you. And that's literally what got me into this, is I have kids and I want them to have a brighter future. So I did have somebody in court today recognized me, and he came up to me, said he was one of my subscribers, and gave me the elbow bump and said he appreciates what I do. So that was pretty cool to hear that in court, right in front of the judge. So that was pretty nice. So if you guys don't have any more questions for me, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I've got a lot of calls to make, a lot of that kind of thing. If any of you guys could get me in contact with Direct D or an attorney, please post below in the comments. Yeah. If that's everything, I'll see you guys in the next one.